guess it has to be a part 3 because this is the part I forgot. The part I forgot was that, and this is about PEs, DVTs, signs and symptoms. But the part of the story that I forgot to tell you when I had all my PEs is that like I said, initially my D-dimer was elevated. They told me my EKG was normal. They told me my chest x-ray was normal. But they did do a CT of my chest, and it showed some type of congestion. I don't know if it was the arch congestion. It was some kind of congestion that was noted there. So when they sent me home and told me it was anxiety, I had a positive D-dimer, shortness of breath, my pulse had tripled. Was it aortic valve congestion? Was it some arch congestion? But either way, there was congestion in the, you have what they call the path that the blood travels through the heart. And part of the area where the blood had to travel through my heart was congested. And they came in and they told me it was all in my head. And they sent me home. So I didn't find this out until afterwards. So, again, I don't know what the issue was, but eventually I got help. God was always, I believed in God. When my mother died, I used to pray, Lord, let me live long enough to see my kids graduate from high school. I just ain't lived long enough to see my kids graduate from high school. I taught my granddaughter my oldest grandchild, I taught her how to write, count. And people say, why are you so, I don't know how to half do anything. I swear to God, if whatever I'm doing, I'm going all in. And so she was 5 years old. Now, mind you, I potty trained her by the time she was 6 months. She wouldn't even walk and she could say pee-pee and poo-poo. Hey, look, I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I used the bathroom. I put her on there too. And people were like, that was cruel. She was walking before she was a year. She only had accidents, and she was like 9 months old. One time she had an accident when somebody took her, and she said pee-pee, pee-pee, and then they just let it go. Because, again, every time I use the bathroom, I put her on the toilet. Then by the time she was 5 years old, I taught her to count to 100. And yeah, by the time she was 5, she knew all the shapes, all of her colors. I think by the time she was 4, she could count to 100. She knew all the shapes, all the colors. By the time she was 5, she knew all the numbers. She could write them all. That's all I did all day, every day, y'all. I was like, you're not gonna be behind. And then I went and got me a laptop, or got me a computer and a printer, just so I could make her worksheets. So she was reading, and she was adding and subtracting. Yep, guys, she was reading, adding, and subtracting. That Nissan over there looks nice, cute car.